I'm Maddie with Maddie Sews, and thanks for hanging with me, you all. So today is Vlogmas Day 18, and I made placemats. I made a whole bunch of placemats, and you all, they were so easy to make. So I want to definitely give you all the details on these because I think I'm going to make them for every holiday. They were so much fun to make. So the tutorial that I used to make these placemats was actually by Sedona Patterns, and I'm going to link to it in the description box so that way you can find that there. Her video is in Spanish, however, as long as you know the dimensions of your placemat, and by the way, I think a standard is 18 inches by 14 inches, you are good to go. You can easily follow along in her tutorial. So make sure that you check that out in the description box below. So my placemats are actually a bit shorter than 18 by 14. What I've come to realize is that I really hate it when my placemats overlap. And so when I have 8 people at my dining room table, everyone kind of squishes in and then these things overlap if they're the standard size. So I did make mine a little shorter. Mine are 17 inches long total. It is a quilting cotton, so just pick your favorite quilting cotton to make these, and it's sure to be true love. I also included a interfacing on the inside, but it was that interfacing that's a little bit like batting or foamish. Hang on, I have some around here. Let me grab it. It's this stuff, and you can see it's thicker than your regular interfacing. It's definitely got that like bit of a foamy texture, and I really like this because it's going to help with heat marks and stuff like that on my wooden table. So this is what I used on the inside, and I actually just cut it about an inch shorter or half an inch shorter all the way around the edges, and then I just adhered it with the actual little glue bubbles that it has on one side. So this side right here has the glue bubbles, so you can actually fuse it to your fabric on that side. Make sure it's not against your iron or else you're going to have a bit of a mess. And really, you only need to attach this to one piece of the fabric, so you don't attach it to both. And then you can sew it right on up. All of these placemats came together really quickly. I think they took me a little over an hour to crank out all of these. They're definitely an easy and quick make. Somebody had actually recommended in Tommy's video that you consider making these double-sided for different holidays. So you could have like a Thanksgiving side on one side and then a Christmas one or a Hanukkah one on the other side. And I just thought that was a really fun idea. So maybe I'll do that with the next set for Easter and maybe Valentine's Day, be able to flip those around. That would be fun. I decided not to make napkins. I'm just going to go ahead and buy my paper napkins from the store this year. Next year, I think I'll go ahead and I'll add some paper napkins and maybe even a table runner, but I'm just not going to put that pressure on myself this year. Tommy's video does actually show you how to make matching napkins using a rolled hem on your serger. As far as the dinner table goes, I think these placemats are going to just make them look extra festive. And you all, I'm happy that these are finally off of my sewing list. I have so much more that I need to get through. So check out this video right over here, which kind of walks you through the different projects that I'm working on. And you all, until next time, I sincerely hope that you find joy and have a wonderful day.